right here. You can see the foggy conditions when that ferry came to a stop. Boston 25 News reporter Evan White live in Charlestown, where Evan, the damaged ferry is now docked.
That's right, docked, and really no activity on it tonight. We have seen a lot of Boston Harbor Cruises employees on and off of the ferry throughout the course of the day. They operate these ferries, which of course are owned by the T. Certainly a frightening ride earlier on for the 84 people aboard the ferry. These are images shared by the U.S. Coast Guard showing the damaged hull of the ferry Lightning. 84 people were on board as it departed Hull, Mass. for Boston. What should have been a 25-minute ride.
Well, we were just on the boat and we heard a big crash and everyone went flying, and then we sat there for a while waiting to get rescued.
Michaela Lankus and her daughter Margot were brought to Black Falcon Pier along with most of the other passengers. Margot had an especially tough time with the crash.
She was scared because I was scared, but she was good after that. She was very good.
4 people were injured in the crash and they were taken to Boston area hospitals. A spokesperson for the MBTA, which owns the ferry, says that a boat cut in front of the ferry at the last moment, forcing the operator to steer to avoid it. That is when Lightning crashed into a rock.
There was a guy standing kind of behind me, and he went flying by me and landed. I think he injured his wrist. He might have broken his wrist.
When a boat's coming at you out of the fog, and it's a smaller boat, you don't want to hit them, obviously.
Later, Lightning was brought in on its own power to a Boston Harbor Cruises maintenance facility in Charleston. Despite their early morning scare, some passengers say they won't skip the next ferry in the future.
Yeah, I take it every day. I'll take it on Monday.
I'd still prefer it over driving. Yeah, I'll take my chances on the boat, yeah.
Coast Guard investigators say they are still working to find a definitive cause, despite what you heard there from the MBTA earlier about a possible cause of this. The investigation far from over, at least from the Coast Guard standpoint. As for the ferry, it's docked here in Charlestown now, but we're told by the MBTA it's going to be brought to Gloucester tomorrow to be repaired. We're live. Evan White, Boston 25 News.